Hi, welcome to Senior Savvy. I'm Jane Wells, your host for today's show. Senior Savvy is brought to you by the Oshkosh Senior Center, where it's our mission to enrich the quality of life for adults ages 50 and older. Hope you're enjoying these last days of summer, and as you start to turn that calendar or think about turning it, I sure hope that you have on Fall Family Fun Fest on your calendar. Fall Family Fun Fest will be on Sunday, September 13th at the Oshkosh Senior Center, of course, and this is a fundraiser to help support the center, and it's a great time. We have all kinds of wonderful games and things inside for kids, and we have the band the Del Reys out in the tent playing. So come on down for some music, come on down for some food. It's a great whole family venue, or just grandma and grandpa, bring your grandkids, whoever wants to, but just come on down to Fall Family Fun Fest. Also on that same day, we also run our Granny Smith, which is a 5K walk run. And that is, again, a fundraiser for the Oshkosh Senior Center, and that is on Sunday, September 13th. All ages are welcome. You don't have to be a senior to participate. We have 1 mile route, 2 mile route, or the 5K, and we will have a timing clock there so you can just kind of gauge your time. But please come and join us for Fall Family Fun Fest. Come and do Granny Smith first, get some carameled apples when you're all done, and then come on over to the Fall Family Fun Fest. Again, that is on Sunday, September 13th, so get those on your calendar, okay? So, taking care of yourself. Sometimes that's not always easy to do, and we don't always take the time to do it. But who doesn't love a great massage, right? And you think that's all just pampering? Well, actually, we're going to learn a little bit more about that and some of the benefits of it. So my guest today is Carrie Coffrin, and Carrie is going to tell us about massage. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. Well, why don't we start? Just tell us a little bit about yourself, because you haven't always been in the line of massage therapy, have you?
No. I actually worked for the Department of Corrections for 22 years, and I left a year and a half ago. I kind of followed my dream. I came home one day after an employee health fair, and I told my husband, I think I want to be a massage therapist. And so I went to school and worked full time, and followed a dream to become a massage therapist.
How courageous. It really is.
Thank you.
To give up the known for the unknown and the stable and all that other stuff. So what's all involved in becoming a massage therapist?
Well, it was pretty intense because, like I said, I was working full time. So it was 12-hour days of 5 or 6 different textbooks, anatomy and physiology, kinesiology, pathology, massage theory, and of course clinicals. And so I did it on weekends and Tuesdays for 12-hour days, and then afterwards you have to become licensed. I became licensed with the state of Wisconsin, and I also took a national certification, so I'm nationally certified as well.
I didn't realize there was actually so much involved.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
Yeah.
So tell me what you like about it, because it's very different from what you used to do.
Yes. I was a parole officer, so yes, I say it's the same helper synapses, but it's,
yes.
I was a social worker first, and so it's sort of the same thing. I love helping people, but I love that one-on-one contact. I love, seeing people come in with pain in their shoulder and walk out going, wow, I can move my neck. I love that that contact with people. I love being with people, talking with people, but I also love the benefits of massage and how great it is for people.
Right, and I would imagine it's a little bit more positive on some days than what it had been in the previous position.
Nobody's been mad at me in massage.
That's right.
So.
That's right, exactly. So let's talk a little bit about the benefits of massage, because whenever you hear it, you think, I would just love a massage, and you think of it purely from gee, that feels great or whatever. But there's actually a lot more to it than just it feels good, right?
Right. There are definitely a lot of physiological and emotional effects, including reduced physical and mental stress, reduction of the adverse effects of long-term sitting, like a lot of seniors do. Even me in my desk job, it takes some of those effects away. It improves alertness, your ability to focus. Originally, chair massage was brought in to help with worker productivity. It kind of builds that alertness and the ability to refocus.
Well, there's something about, when you're at the senior center and you're in the spa room or whatever, okay, so I come in and I get my massages, but there is something about just kind of tuning out for whatever period of time that is. It really is refreshing and regenerating, and then just to feel a little bit more loose, and it just gives you an awareness too of, maybe I shouldn't be hunching those shoulders because that's what I do.
Yes, posturally for sure, and I just don't think people don't take time out for themselves.
Right.
you know.
Right. But it's not self-centered to do it because there are actually a lot of the health benefits that go along with it.
Absolutely.
So, so chair massage, what exactly is a chair massage? And
Well, it's kind of hard because chair massages, a lot of people see them in the mall, and so they think it's this open, kind of strange thing. The chair massage this chair was actually built by David Palmer in the 1980s. And it was the Apple Corporation that brought the chair massage to the workplace. They were one of the first big corporations to do that. Actually, I was researching in my massage textbooks, and they were saying that actually on-site work massage was from the 19th and early 20th century, but it actually came to corporations in 1986 with the Apple Corporation. So it's just a great way. There's a lot of mobility. There's a lot of ability to, work short periods of time.
Sure.
You don't have to be undressed. You don't
Right.
have to have oil in your hair to go back
Right.
to work.
Right.
People are sitting up, and they're able to get back to work. So that's really the great benefit of that.
So what would happen, or if I've never had a massage before or never had a chair massage, what kind of happens at that first appointment? What does that look like, or what's involved in the process?
Right. So we are licensed healthcare professionals. So we have a responsibility to make sure that there are no contraindications, meaning things that you shouldn't have or going on in your life to not get a chair massage.
Okay.
So one of the things we go through is a lengthy health history form.
Okay.
On the chair, it's not quite as long as on the table, but I mean, we still want to know, have you had any surgeries? Have you had any recent injuries?
Sure.
Any hospitalizations? Because we don't want somebody that has a blood clot and then
Right.
I'm doing a chair massage on them. So there are things
Right.
that I need to learn
Right.
about before I move in on doing a chair massage.
Sure. So you do a little health intake form, and
Right.
so you just share some of your health history, or I would share some of my health history with
Right.
you, and then what?
Well, then talk about the other part of it is too, and I think listening is a big part of this. Is how much pressure do you like?
Right.
What do you like? Have you ever had a chair massage before?
Sure.
So finding out, what are you looking for? I mean,
Right.
just to relax is different than I have this knot in my shoulder.
Yeah,
Can you get that
exactly.
knot out? That's a
Exactly.
totally different thing I'm looking for rather than I just want to relax. I'm going on vacation or I'm going on one of the bus tours.
Right.
From
Yep.
the senior center, and I just want to feel good before I get on the bus for a couple days. So,
Right.
so we're going to ask questions like that as well. What are you looking for?
So
what are you
I
hoping to accomplish?
Kind of customize and I have done that.
Yeah.
Gone in and said, yeah, I've got those knots
Yeah.
again. So can you work on them? So you do have hours at the senior center.
Right.
You're on a regular basis. So tell us a little bit about that. What your hours are, what building you're in, and
Yep.
then if I wanted to book a massage, what do I do?
Okay. I've been at the senior center for a year, and so we've kind of varied it up. Now I am because I'm in the nurses' room, or you said the
Yep.
spa room.
Yep.
So I'm there the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th Tuesday between
Right.
9:30 and noon, and then in the south building on the 2nd and 4th Tuesday.
So you're always there on Tuesdays.
Right.
The buildings just vary. You
Yes.
pick up your little chair and you move from one building to the next,
Yes.
depending on
Yes.
which Tuesday. And if I wanted to book an appointment, what do I do?
You can call me at 920-410-3950. Or, at the senior center, sometimes people are just there for 10 minutes. So stop by and just say, you know what, can you fit me in? I have people that are coming in from Spanish class or who are coming in from different classes saying, hey, can you fit me in? And sometimes if I don't have an appointment, just stop by and we'll fit you in.
Right.
Absolutely.
And the cost for it.
It's $1 a minute, which
Okay.
is pretty standard.
Yep.
Most massages last 15 to 20 minutes. I can work miracles in 5, really, but
Yes.
but the average massage is about 15 to 20 minutes, and that's pretty
Yep.
standard for most people, and it's a good length for seniors.
Yep. And I've already gone in and said, I've got $10 on me
Yep.
today. Give me the
Yep,
give me the
exactly.
fast 10.
Yep.
So you're very accommodating and very flexible with that kind
Yep.
of stuff. And so again, to book a massage, they would just call you directly.
Right.
But you're there on Tuesdays at the senior center, or if you happen to be at the center, you could pop in to see
Yep.
if you have any openings. What about for those who maybe can't get out to the center? Are there any options
Right.
for them?
I actually have had people call from who are homebound and where they're, where they want to get a chair massage that maybe they just got done with a surgery and they're not
Sure.
able to get out. And I have gone to homes. I do charge a little bit for traveling.
Yep. And I
But
think that would be to be
again, it's about
expected.
being accommodating. And I think, there's people, massage is meant for people in hospice,
Right.
palliative care as
Right.
well. So
Right.
just call me and we can make arrangements for that, and
Right.
we'll make other arrangements to see you in your home or wherever you're
Which
at.
is really wonderful, Carrie, because you've really embraced, I mean, the physical aspect of the massage, but you have a heart for the
Yeah.
people who are getting it
Yeah.
as well. And even if they couldn't get into the chair, you could still do something if they're wheelchair bound or something like that. There's
Yes.
still something that you could offer them. So I know that you have some regular clients at the center. Tell me a little bit about some of the feedback you've heard from them.
I've gotten such good feedback. I think there's a lot of, aside from obviously the physiological things, there's a social aspect to this. There's people going, I don't have a husband at home to rub my back anymore. So people have, I kind of say at the senior center, it's like playing with cats, it's kind of, because you see it in the mall and it's kind of scary and I don't know what that is. But I have had people that have come to see me and done a chair massage and who then followed up because of a chronic condition, who are
Right.
seeing me every 2 weeks at my shop for table massage. Because in my table massage, I'm doing stretches, I'm doing breathing, I'm doing more things to really expound on the chair massage. I say if you love my chair massage, if you like my chair massage, you'll love my table massage.
Sure.
So I do have people that come from the senior center who are seeing me every couple of weeks, faithfully, because they're dealing with a chronic condition.
Right.
Can't take away, my back is fused, but we can deal
Right.
with, we can deal with things and try to get a quality of life and a new part of your wellness plan. It's a nice addition.
Right, it really is a critical component. And
Right.
I know that you have one cheerleader for you in particular who really feels that this isn't something fluffy she does for
Right.
herself. What are her words exactly?
She calls it her betterment program. Her name is Jane, and she is one of my biggest cheerleaders. And I know she has told me that has given me permission to share her name. But she does swimming 5 days a week. She does evergreen. She
Right.
does the ticket, the punch cards. She's doing social things. She plays Mexican
Right.
train. She plays cards. But the chair
that's
massage and the table massage has become an integral part of
Right.
what she calls her betterment plan.
Right.
And
Very cool.
it's been great for her.
Sorry, let's
Yep.
see if we can find somebody in our studio audience who would volunteer. Well, I think we
Well, I
have
think we
someone
do.
right here, just to kind of show, what it's like to get on the massage chair. It's not that difficult to do, and kind of what it looks like to be getting a massage in a chair. You just lay your face down in there.
Right. So I've had people again who are homebound and who have a difficult time getting in and out. So again, if you can't get on the chair, we can do it in a wheelchair or in a walker, sitting on your walker. But it's pretty easy to lift your leg over. I call it kind of like a church kneeler. You can kneel on the chair, or if you have an issue with your knee, you can put your leg out in front of you. So if you're having knee replacement, you don't have to necessarily have your knee underneath you. Also, you want to relax your shoulders and arms, and so you just put your arms on the handrest here. We use a head cradle, or I use Kleenexes, and you put your head, we adjust to height and things like that. And so you just put your head into the headrest. And so that's just really relaxing, just doing that. But again, based on your needs, whatever your needs is for that day, usually we start off with some compression on your shoulders. And that just feels really good to have somebody just squeeze your shoulders lightly and just, because your body naturally will respond to that kind of compression. And if there are special needs, there's different strokes you can use. So there's like a friction, which would be like a more pointed stroke on maybe a rhomboid if you have tight shoulders, tight shoulder blades, things like that. You can do tapotement. So if you want to be more alert when you get out, you can do some tapotement on your back. You can do just light strokes. If you have something in your shoulder, I might use my elbow. And again, I'm constantly checking in with people to make sure that they're feeling comfortable, to make sure that
Right.
the pressure is not too much. But you can do pretty much a full massage on a chair. You can massage the head, you can massage the shoulders, the arms, the hands.
I was going to say one of the things that I really like when I come in is that you do the arms in my hands.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of arthritis in my hands, and it feels really good
Right.
to have that hand massage. Clothing-wise, you can wear anything, but is there a particular type of shirt that you would not want to wear? Or
A nice soft cotton shirt is great. The only ones that I have a hard, winter gets hard because you get sweatshirts and it's a little more to get through. But don't wear a lot of layers or cardigan sweaters. And the other one is like a shirt like mine where it has like a logo on the back. It gets a little sticky, but we can work around that. But yeah, a nice cotton shirt is fine. And again, if you have a tank top on, that's fine too. But actually, nice, just short sleeve cotton shirts work the best. So, but like I said, if you have stuff in your low back, you can massage in the low back. You can massage legs. I do a lot of rubbing on legs to get kind of circulation back to the legs. Yep. So there's a lot you can do with a chair massage.
Right.
And like I said, 5 minutes can work some magic. But like I said, average is about 15 to 20 minutes, and you'll feel great.
Yep. And again, it's great to do it once in a while, but if you can actually incorporate that into your schedule on a more regular basis, I think, for me in particular with the knots in my back, the more that you work with those and the more I try to control my stress, the better off it ends up being.
Stress is a big part of aging, obviously. Stress diseases that are affected by stress. So massage is a great way to just, and again, I'm always incorporating breathing and relaxing. So that's a big part of it, as well as just the physical things that I do in the chair massage.
It's kind of like the hairdresser, I think, where you're laying in that chair, I can't quite see, all the personal stuff comes out, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But
it's a good release.
Nurturing.
Yeah, it's very nurturing. Absolutely.
So, Carrie, thank you so much for coming on and talking about it. Again, they can call you if they would like to book an appointment, and you can do the chair massage, or you do at Sheer Images in the salon on Oregon, right? It's where you have
on the corner of 19th and Oregon, inside the old Oshkosh Truck Credit Union. Yep.
Perfect. Great. Thanks for coming on.
All right, good.
Thanks. All right, Senior Savvy will be right back after this quick short break. Thanks for watching. See you in a minute.
All right.
If you have expired or unused medication, don't flush it, pour it down the drain, or toss it in the trash. Safely dispose of unwanted or expired medications at the drug drop box located inside the Oshkosh Police Department. It's convenient and anonymous, safe and secure, and it's open to everyone 24/7. Drop off your prescriptions, over-the-counter drugs, pet meds, and more. Keep drugs out of the reach of children and out of our water supply. Dispose of unwanted or expired medications at the drug drop box. For more information, visit the Oshkosh Police Department website at oshkoshpd.com.
Looking to give back to the community? Want to help fight hunger in the Oshkosh area? You can by donating food, your time, or your money. The Oshkosh Area Community Pantry needs more than 250 volunteers to operate and can always use new faces to help with a wide variety of tasks. The pantry cannot do it without you. Please consider helping fight hunger in Oshkosh. For more information, visit us online at oacptoday.org. That's oacptoday.org.
I don't know about you, but I'm thinking I really want to call Carrie and book a massage now. I'm just like, oh, definitely. And remember we had that audience volunteer who came in and sat in our massage chair to demonstrate it. Well, he's more than just an audience member. I would like to introduce you all to Evan Bremberger. And Evan is our brand new activity coordinator at the Oshkosh Senior Center. Yay! Welcome, Evan.
Welcome, thank you.
All right. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
I've always been on the job a couple of weeks because I'm already having fun.
Yep, exactly. So my position is at the Oshkosh Senior Center. It's a full-time position, being an activities coordinator, which my role is to run and maintain programs, and then try to come up with new programs to get more people into the center, and get our numbers much higher and have a great time.
Well, and to help to meet the needs of the people who walk through the door. But I want to back up just a little bit. So, where did you grow up?
Okay.
What kind of environment did you grow up in?
I grew up in Heartland, Wisconsin. That's where I went to high school. I went to high school in Arrowhead, and then I went to college up here in Oshkosh for 5.5 years. My major was human service leadership with a minor in history, which makes a lot of sense with demographic that I'm dealing with. I grew up on a dairy farm, and hardworking and work ethic is definitely a big part of what I do.
Yes, exactly. And that was one of the things, we were fortunate enough to have you do an internship at the Senior Center. And you certainly demonstrated your work ethic and your flexibility.
Yeah.
Evan!
Exactly. All fall semester last year, I was working at the Oshkosh Senior Center while I had 2 classes at the university. So it was quite busy.
Yes, it was. But what impressed me when you were there with us, not only your work ethic, but you had a genuine interest in the people that walk through the door at the Senior Center.
Yeah.
You really connected with a lot of our participants, and it wasn't superficial because you had to. It was a genuine. You wanted to go out and talk with them and hear their story or see how they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about that. When you first found out that you were going to be at the Senior Center, what did you think it was going to be like compared to what it really is like?
When I started my internship, I really enjoyed talking to the clients or the customers because of the stories that they have to tell you and all the information that they'll give out to you willingly because I'm genuinely interested and I want to hear what they all went through or different times in their life or, what's going on even this week with them because they're the ones that are making our center into the place that they want to make it.
Right.
So if I can make their needs different, and I just try to fulfill those dreams that they see.
Yep, exactly. So if somebody wants to try to get a hold of you, where is your office? You said you're full-time. What does that mean?
My office is at the South Center.
That's the one closest to Fox Valley Tech.
Yep, the one closest.
He has a fabulous office, I might add.
Yeah, it's very nice, great view. You walk into where the office area is.
Used to be mine, just
and
saying.
Yeah, it's the first office on the right. Feel free to stop in. I'm more than welcome to talk to someone. And then if I'm not there or you just like to call me, it's 920-232-5303. And if I'm not there, I will give you a call back and we can go discuss whatever the topic is.
Right. So in addition to bingo and cards and games, you also will be involved in the soup lunch. Many of our food items you are going to be taking over because you're going to be a certified food manager, so you'll be handling all aspects of the food. And and I'm really looking forward to working together to just kind of see, which way we can continue to grow, how we can meet the needs of our participants, where the gaps are, how we're going to fill those in, what new things we can bring. And of course, our goal is to help people age healthy. And that's really what we're all about, whether it's massage or it's working on your posture or whatever. We want to give people tools and things that are going to help them age healthy.
Exactly.
So what do you like working with seniors? What do you like about it?
I like, the Senior Center in general. I love it because we're busy and there's always things to be doing and the next thing is always going to start up kind of thing. So the day flies by and that's what I enjoy, and it's talking to the clients and seeing what they want to see grow or what they want to make the changes and how do we make the changes happen. And that, what I think might be a good idea might not be the best idea. Right. If the client doesn't like it, it's not going to sell or it's not going to grow. Yeah, they're not going to show up and they're not going to have a good time.
Exactly.
My dream is to, make the people who are going there satisfied.
Yep.
And make sure their experience every time is good.
Yep, exactly. Well, like I said, I'm really looking forward to working with you and watching you grow in your role as activity coordinator at the Senior Center. And I think we make a pretty good team. I think we'll do just great.
I think we're going to do great at this.
I do too. All right, we have some fun things coming up at the Oshkosh Senior Center, and we're going to talk about those. Remember, I told you a little bit earlier about Fall Fest. Remember that? September 13th. Get that on your calendar in the Granny Smith. But we have other things happening as well. For example, we have the Watercolor Fun Shop, and they will be painting the Sandpiper, and that is on Saturday, September 19th at 9 a.m., and that's at the South Building. And that's a class led by Sue Spanbauer, and the cost is $20. We do ask that you register in advance, so please register by September 18th. And you 232-5300 is the main line for the Senior Center, or you can always go online to Schedules Plus and sign up for these classes at home. It's a very cool perk. Also coming up in the fall, we have the Stepping On Fall Prevention Program. Now, this is a really great program. It is going to begin on Thursday, September 17th, and it runs through October 29th. This is an evidence-based program, which means that basically it's proven that if you follow all the steps within this program, you are guaranteed the results. And our result here is to teach you better balance, better awareness of things that might be trip hazards, and how best to live your life so that you don't fall.
And then fall starts on September 17th and runs through December 17th. This starts at 8 a.m. through 11:30 a.m. You need to register by Wednesday, September 9th, and the cost if you're a current resident is $31.25, or if you're a non-resident, it'd be $37.75.
Right, and you don't need to know how to be a carver. You can just come and they give you this block of wood, and it's amazing what comes out at the end. It's fabulous. Wednesday, September 30th is a day I'm really excited about. It's National Women's Health and Fitness Day, and we're doing a workshop called Taking Care, and you might actually see Carrie there again with her hands working massages, things like that. Again, it's Wednesday, September 30th from 9:30 to 12:30. There will be a light lunch provided, and the cost is the cost is $10, and we do need you to register by September 23rd so we can best plan for meals. Hope to see you then. All right, aromatherapy. What exactly is that? Essential oils, you might have heard some of those terms. What do they do for you? Does good smelling stuff really help you? Actually, it really does. Discover aromatherapy and the healing touch, Friday, September 18th, 10 o'clock a.m. in the South Building. And this is a program sponsored by Lutheran Homes of Oshkosh and the Valley VNA, and we will be having the pastor from Gabriel's Villa come on over, and she's going to talk a little bit about the aromatherapy and the healing hands touch.
Senior Connect. It's Tuesday, October 5th from 2 to 3 p.m. This program, you should call the center to register. The number is 920-232-5300. The Senior Connect, a little bit about it, is a great program for students, high school students, to go and talk and interact with their senior and learn technology. Their own, and then other technologies that they may or may not have.
Right. Our end goal is to have seniors know how to use technology to stay connected with other people, prevent isolation. And lastly, of course, volunteer opportunities. Again, we are really in a need for nail care assistance. You do not need to have a medical background to do that, but we could really use some help in our nail care area. Bingo college, we can always use that. We can always use some lead cooks. Front desk is another critical area where we really could use some help. And then wood shop supervisor. Please contact Jody at 232-5306 to find out what other opportunities might be available or to express your interest in becoming a volunteer at the center. So those are just some of the things we have coming up at the Oshkosh Senior Center. Hope to see you for sure at Fall Family Fun Fest and the Granny Smith Walk Run. Please put that on your calendar and come on down. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. If you're in the center, please stop by and say hello to Evan. My office has now moved over to the north building, so I'm in the opposite building of where I was. But come on down and see me in my new digs, and come on over and meet Evan, and share with us what your wants and needs are. Thanks so much for watching Senior Savvy. See you again soon, and give Carrie a call for a massage. Thank you.